You've recovered so quickly? You've recovered so quickly? You've recovered so quickly? I'm glad to see that you've returned unharmed. I was starting to worry. They departed for the herbalist's rest to gather medicinal herbs for our wounded. Our supply has been nearly depleted. Your desire for revenge against Jinsoyun led to your downfall, but you must learn from your mistakes and forge on ahead. That is your duty as the successor of the Hongmoon School.
Your inventory is full.
You've recovered so quickly? You've recovered so quickly? Your desire for revenge against Jinsoyun...
A moment, please. What will you do now? Well then, you will need an army at your side. Do you know General Byunga? His bravery is matched only by his temper, which is perhaps why he was sent to this frozen expanse. His forces are large in number, and he is an inspired leader. If you can secure his aid, we will be a force to be reckoned with. One more thing. There is an herb called the steam bloom, said to ward off the cold when eaten. It would be quite helpful in our trek to the Silver Frost Citadel. Thank you. The Dominion will track us here eventually, so please hurry.
You must be from the south. More and more folks from the south are coming this way lately. What brings you up this far? Well, there's only a few towns around these parts. Shouldn't be too hard to find who you're looking for. If you head down... Oh, my back. Fine, just fine. These old bones are acting up is all. That's what I get for digging graves at my age. The north is a rough place. Plenty of unlucky herbalists and travelers find themselves in need of a proper burial. I buried a young woman just the other day. Found her body out in the snow. Red snow, if you catch my meaning. Sad times we live in. Say, mind doing me a favor? I'd like to bring flowers to the new graves, but my back is not cooperating today. Would you mind taking Snow Bulbari flowers to her grave? Fine, Snow Bulbari first.
Greetings, stranger. I haven't seen you around here before. Welcome to the Herbalist Lodge. We don't get many visitors up here, so I assume you're on business. Well, my name is Yunsami. I'm a herbalist. In fact, most people around here are herbalists. Shiverstone Range is home to some of the most elusive and intriguing herbs in the world. So, whenever you see one of us, stop and say hi. Herbalists travel all over these mountains looking for new and exciting herbs. So, we're a good source of information. Nothing beats the herbalist life, eh? Say, while you're here, do you think you could help me with something? I need to get my hands on some livers. Arctic hornbeak hatchling livers, to be exact. I do it myself, but those massive birds are feisty. You see, the hatchlings have a more tender liver, which can be used to make certain poultices and tonics. Normally, I would feel terrible about taking ingredients from a living animal, but these creatures run rampant in Shiverstone Range. They attack anything in sight. They're more monster than bird. But I gotta admit, they sure have pretty feathers. Anyway, back to business. Will you get the livers for me? That's wonderful! Oh, and if you happen to see my apprentice out there, ask him what's taking so long. Getting the livers was supposed to be his job, and he's been out there for days. He's either gotten distracted again, or one of those hornbeaks flew off with him. His name is Samsiki. He should be by the hornbeak nests. Thanks a lot.
Please, my wife. Warrior, thank you for stopping. I've stood here sobbing for so long. No one cares. My wife, Lee Tico, disappeared in the blizzard last month. I told her not to go, but we were running out of supplies. She never made it to the Herbside Inn. It's been a month. With all the Saberfang and bears in the area, I can imagine what really happened. And I'm not gonna stand for it. I'm no warrior, but I do know a little about crafting tonics and traps. If you want to help, get me Saberfang and bear livers. They're the last ingredients I need. Meet me at the Herbside Inn.
Who are you? I am in the middle of very important work, stranger. Unless you have information pertinent to my task, I ask that you leave me be. The livers are no longer my concern. I now study the Hornbeak's behavior. These beasts are certainly not a local species, and their presence is disastrous. I have observed these Hornbeaks for days, and have seen the damage they do to the flora of this land. Herbalists have a responsibility to tend to nature's delicate balance. Reduce the numbers of Arctic Hornbeaks in this area, and bring the livers from their hatchlings to Ian Sami. Perhaps thinning the flock will return balance to this region. It must be done.